One more trade that I'd like to look at this evening is actually a swing trade setup that I took last Tuesday, held into Wednesday, and it was a rising wedge chart pattern that I spotted on SPY's 1 hour chart. So we see here 1 o'clock roughly. I told the team there was a chart pattern that I liked, and I was taking 554 puts, 724 expiration for a swing trade. So at 1 o'clock, looking to hold that into the next day. And you can see here was my charting, the higher highs and lower highs getting narrower, forming a rising wedge that should break out to the downside. This one would be a continuation pattern. You had the sell-off, pattern forms, more continuation to the downside. From a quick Google search, you can find another example of that. See here that I was looking for the same setup, sell-off, pattern forms, more continuation to the downside. And now let's take a look at what actually happened. And there you have it. Downtrend, pattern, more continuation to the downside. There was when I entered, and the next day after market open, I trimmed, and then I got completely out of my position around 1 o'clock, almost 24 hours. And you can see here I got 300% return out of the last 5 contracts, and I trimmed the majority of the position for 250% return. It was roughly a little over $6,000 trade just by holding those puts overnight. Some confluence from my indicators I had to go along with the bearish chart pattern. RSI was up in the overbought range of the indicator. Bearish MACD cross set up and took place, and buyers were leaving the market on the TTM squeeze. All of that making this an A+ setup. Hope all that was helpful. As always, look for these chart patterns, use them to make some money in the future.